Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the Leo reading for the week. Leo, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'll just move you into focus. Remember, the readings are only general though. They may not resonate with everyone. If the reading resonates with you, please make sure you give me a thumbs up so we can grow the channel. If it doesn't resonate with you, make sure before you give it a thumbs down that you've checked whether or not one of the other aspects of your natal chart resonates with you more. You are not just the sign of Leo. You are many signs. So if you can't get your story, check out the things you need to check out. All right. We're going to use the Cosmic Tarot for your reading. Okay, Eight of Pentacles coming through. Now the Eight of Pentacles is a card of work. It's a card of really putting energy and effort into something here. So really focusing on your job, focusing on your work, but you may want to sort of put energy into a relationship. Maybe you've had some sort of conversation. Oh my goodness, the Chariot again. Every reading I've done has had the Chariot in it. It's really vibrant today. So we have you moving towards something here that you want to put work into, basically. So it's like you're realizing now that you want to invest in something and you're moving towards it very, very quickly with this particular chariot, because this chariot is not a slow chariot. It's a very rapid chariot. It's fast movement. And I feel like here there's some sort of contemplation around wanting to invest in something here. All right, there seems to be an offer coming forward. Somebody looks like they're walking away from something else here. They don't really know what to expect here with the moon, and they've made some sort of decision here to move. Okay, so we've got the energy from you here with the King of Wands. Okay, radio, now I've got it. So there's this energy of moving forward. Somebody wants to put energy into something, invest in something, work on something here. There seems to be some sort of offer coming through here. Now, I feel like whoever's coming forward to make this offer here has moved away from something else. And this could have been you. Maybe you want to move forward and work on something after walking away from someone who could be an earth sign here. So maybe you're the one that's walking away. Maybe you've had a bit of a realization here. Could have strong water in your chart here, Leo. So it's Pisces, Cancer energy. But I feel like you're feeling some sort of emotions here coming up from the surface that maybe you haven't experienced before. Because there seems to be some sort of balance coming through here. Some sort of balance coming around the way you want to move forward. But you are coming up in your element. So you could be dealing with someone who's moving away from something and coming back towards you. Or you could be moving away from something and moving towards someone else. But whatever this is, there is a feeling that you are acknowledging or feeling the emotions that you weren't feeling before. So something may have been sort of sitting within you, but you didn't realize the power of it. And now you're sort of stepping into the power of this King of Wands energy. And you're bringing stuff to the surface that you haven't experienced before. It's changing the way you see things. You're moving towards something new. Look at this. It's very Freddie Mercury. This is here a choice of direction. Now, in the traditional tarot, this person has already chosen the direction they want to go in. And I think you're in this process at the moment. Wherever you're dealing with, because the readings do flip-flop, whoever you're dealing with is in this mode of contemplating which direction to go in. Someone's feeling new feelings, feeling new energies, looking for a change of direction here. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look like you're getting it too. I like this because it means the universe is moving you in a different direction. We do have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're moving towards your dreams, and there's the water. So you're either heavily water with your fire or you're dealing with a water sign. Someone you see as your equal, somebody you see as potential for you. Again with the Cancer energy though. So very strong Cancer energy here. I feel like somebody is moving towards the object of their desire. Somebody has had a call from the universe. There's been a change in the way you feel or do things because you're moving towards this brand new energy. And I feel like you've either worked out that you've got feelings for someone, or someone may have expressed those feelings to you and may have given you a little bit of a heads up on the way they were feeling. But there's definitely this feeling of creation and moving towards a new life. And knowing that this is the direction, this is the energy of getting these feelings that say to you that this is the one, this is the person I want to be with. And I feel like this is about your emotions surfacing here. Emotions that you may be a little uncomfortable with because you haven't really felt them before. You may have been living in this sort of illusion of life and not really feeling what you needed to feel. But there's definitely this very strong energy of closing out some sort of karmic cycle here. So you could have moved away from something that's held you back in the past. Let's just have a little dig further. All right, digging deeper. 4 of Swords with the 4 of Cups. Wow. Okay, with the World. No, you're closing something out. I think, Leo, it looks to me like you're really closing something out from your past. Whether this is a relationship, a situation, or closing out a way of thinking or a way of doing things. You may be sort of experiencing more of the same thing, and it's sort of getting to the point where you just want something new. You want to experience something new. But I feel like it's sort of this energy of when you've been in a situation or a relationship for a long time, not experiencing the thrill of something new. This is what you're feeling here, this thrill of newness, this thrill of going after something. For some of you, you may already be going after somebody that you've sort of had your eye on. So it could be you already know who this is. All right, so we have the 7 of Pentacles coming through with the 5 of Swords. Okay, so you're definitely closing out old cycles here. There's some sort of feeling around releasing karma. So it could be that you're releasing some sort of relationship that wasn't really giving you what you wanted. But again, it could be the energies you're releasing rather than a relationship. You could be releasing energy of I feel like it's like your emotions are coming to the surface now. So maybe you've been really stuck in a situation where you haven't felt your emotion for a long time. So you could have been dealing with a situation where you've sort of dumped your emotions down a little bit or a lot. But there's like an awakening here, I want to say, like an awakening of emotion. And there definitely is this feeling of leaving something behind here. But there's also this feeling of you wanting to do this for a very long time, but not feeling it was right, like just sort of sitting where you were. But now I feel like these emotions are coming to the surface, or this energy, this new energy, this excitement, this sort of stimulation you're getting here. It's like you really know you need to go after something. I feel like you're after something new here, something you've not experienced before. All right, so we have the 8 of Swords coming through. So I want to see why you're anxious about this. All right, so there's something here you want to put work into, and you're moving very rapidly here. I feel like some of you could have walked away from another relationship, another person. I feel that you've been hiding emotion for a really long time, and you finally found some sort of balance here, which has brought you into your beautiful fiery nature. Leo, I think you're finding your passion again here. I feel like you're finding your passion. I feel like you're going after love, or after something here which satisfies that inner urge that you have. But it's really strong that you're perhaps leaving something behind because it doesn't float your boat anymore. So you've been feeling a little sort of dead in the water here. And I feel like you're going after something because you feel like you want to revitalize yourself, or you're feeling alive again. Interestingly enough, the Empress sitting here. but you're feeling like you're alive again, and you want to bring new love in, new life in. For some of you, you may already have your eye on someone, but I do think this is just you going after what you want here, going after love, going after some excitement here. You may be choosing to pack up and go on holidays to a place that you wanted to go to before. I guess we can't travel very far, but maybe it's somewhere in your own country or somewhere that you've wanted to visit. Because there's this energy of wanting to sort of experience something here. Holy dooly, okay. The Eight of Swords is here, and now I've clarified it with the Tower. See, you may be a person who's not found the relationship you've wanted. You may have, this may be your energy, and maybe you have been dissatisfied with relationships in the past. Let's have a look. So I have the Three of Cups coming through on the Tower and the Magician. Beautiful. All right, so something is changing for you, Leo, where you are really feeling like you want to go after something. The Tower is showing that you're breaking down some old idea about yourself. You're bringing your feelings to the surface. I feel like this Tower is breaking down this energy of stuckness, of being stuck in your own head. It's like letting go here of this energy. I feel like you're creating here, and you're closing out some sort of cycle here and bringing in this Magician energy. So I feel either you've been stuck, not feeling for a long time, but for others of you, you may have been in relationships that aren't really doing it for you, because you're going after something deeper, you're knowing what you want now, and you're pulling in this brand new energy of something that's right for you. We might go for a Moonology card here. I feel like this is the right card to read. It's like you're metamorphosizing, like you're changing here. You're changing your energy. You're going after what you want. Maybe you've been feeling held back from something for a while. And the Chariot sort of talks about forward movement, as does the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely this sort of kickstart thing here. But with this Tower, I'm really feeling like you're letting go of something. It doesn't feel like a solid thing, like a place or a person. It's like you're letting go of maybe the thinking and starting to be in your feels a little bit more. Maybe you're letting go of, you know, old ways of doing things and wanting to try new things. But I feel like your emotions are really coming to the surface here. Ah, interesting. Because we have the card of the new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhat between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There you go. It's exactly right for the reading. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could bring about the manifestation of your dreams. See here. That's exactly what's going on here. Whoop. Calamity, calamity. Danger, Will Robinson, for all the oldies out there. This is what I said. It feels to me like you're going after dreams here. Okay, if that all sounds a little wet and watery, that's why you've got a water sign here, and I said to you, it feels really watery now. You're feeling watery energy. Then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces can suggest a large ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Now, the attuned to the moon here, and this is why I'm picking up on the feelings, says use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now, which is exactly what I was saying with that eight. I think this is what the Tower's doing. It's removing you from this mental energy into your feelings. But it also talks about facing your fears. They may be holding you back here. And it's time to surrender to the divine. I just want to read the teaching because I think it's beautifully aligned with this reading. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. See the moon energy. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more than likely the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow and you only... oh, excuse me. And only you know that this is the case or not. So I know why they asked me to pull a Moonology card. This is perfect for the reading. Feel like you're moving from a very logical mindset into this sort of experiencing your feelings. And now you're feeling like you want to experience new things. And maybe this is a little bit of letting go of the energies of the past and just embracing the new you here. I feel like you're bringing dreams in with the Magician and the Seven of Cups. You're producing dreams for yourself. Leo, beautiful reading. Have a fantastic